Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time once again. It's time. It's time for that amazing podcast known throughout, well, a few places. But anyway, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, your ringmasters for today, that Giggleston Gal Friday, that's amazing, wonderful, stupendous, Rachel Reese. And then she hired some clown from the Bowery. He's kind of angry, cranky, and he smells. Yeah, his name doesn't matter. But anyway, on to the podcast.
D.U.H, Department of Understanding Humans, yeah.
How do we do?
We do good. How do you do?
I've been trying to clean a car, but, you know, we're doing all right.
Okay, so...
Oh, would you like to hear it? Let's have this Monday morning story.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
Well, you know, let me just tell you. There goes a thing in my house where I say the thing, I don't think that's a good idea. And you know what happens? I don't get listened to. And guess what happens? When I say I don't think it's a good idea, what I think will come to fruition does. So anyway, we get the idea to go to the pool. And the missus says, hey, let's bring Farkas. Let's bring the Wonder Husky.
Wonder Husky.
I don't think that's a good idea. Let's leave him at home. No, he needs to get acclimated, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we put him in the car and we're going, and he gets okay in the car. He's a little mischievous when we first start moving the car. But then he settles down. Well, that happened. You know, he settled down, we're riding, and we're getting to our destination, and then all of a sudden, he just starts going ape. As if, let me out of this car right now. And he's trying to get into the front seat, he's trying to get in the back seat, he's going back and forth, and we're like, what the hell is wrong with you? And all of a sudden, yeah, he's... We have no idea what's wrong. What he's trying to tell us. So then I'm driving along, and then Cole is going, stop it, behave, sit. Oh my God.
I'm gonna puke.
Just like that, mind you. That exact noise comes out of our dog. I don't even look, but the stench hits the car. I'm rolling down windows, just driving along, and she's looking at me going, I am so sorry I suggested this. Mm-hmm. Are you mad? Nope. Are you okay? Yeah, we'll be. It's like, so we're driving around. We finally get there, and she's like, do you really want to know? I said, well, I'm going to see it in a minute, because I'm going to be the one cleaning it out. I don't know what he ate or what was in his stomach, but boy, oh boy, the contents of his colon came all out in the backseat of my car.
And you don't have, you have like leather seats, and you didn't have something down to protect it from him, did you?
No, of course not. Every crack and crevice that he could have gotten it into, he did.
Oh, God.
Because it wasn't like a solid, it was a liquid. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So, how did you clean it out? Did you you're at your parents' house hosing your car down?
Let's see. OxyClean, Simple Green, Formula 409, Pet and Odor. That made sort of a nudge into it. And I say sort of a nudge because, you know, I now have Gain Febreze car deodorizers. I have 6 of those bastards in every air vent in the car. I have rolled down the windows. I've left the windows sitting. It's finally dissipating, but holy smokes. I mean, every day we were,
holy God.
Turn the air on, roll the windows down, moonroof. Okay, it's bearable. Then you park. The Alabama sun hits it again.
Oh, no!
I've cleaned this thing from stem to stern. But the problem is you can't remove the back seat where he did it. You can only move it forward, move it back. So every time you move it, oh, hey, guess what? Something new got loose. And then you're like, get out. So yeah, finally the car is kind of back to semi-normal, but wow. Husky numbnuts struck again.
Husky no nuts.
Husky ballless and flawless, baby. Ballless and flawless. But again, my story, to put it mildly, when I say I don't think that's a good idea, that's your warning. Anybody that's with me that goes, I think we should do this, that's not a good idea. Don't do it. Every time I've said that, something wrong happened.
Something wrong happened?
Did I say that? Yeah, something
yes,
wrong happened. Sorry, I'm just that flabbergasted and frustrated right now.
Fartergasted.
Fartergasted. Crapagasted.
It's a thing. It's a word. I just made it up. Look in the dictionary.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. So I can't beat that. Well, I can, but I can, but
I'm sure my listeners could probably beat that in a heartbeat. But the best was Cole looked at me. She said, "The look on your face just says I told you so." I said, "Do I even need to say it?" She goes, "Nope."
So I can only imagine the sounds that he makes. Not even just the pooping sounds, but I saw the video that you posted of him talking to Nicole.
Yeah, that. I mean, now he's taken this whole thing of dragging his water bowl. He'll take it, put it in his mouth, and then if he wants water, he will throw it at you. He slings it like a frisbee, and I mean, it hit me in the face the other day. He was like, "Hey, goddamn water!" I'm sitting in my chair, having a cup of coffee, minding my own business. I don't realize he's got the bowl in his mouth, swings it like a frisbee, and bah, coffee everywhere. And he looks at me like, "Bitch, I want water."
Bitch, can I call you bitch? I want water.
Water, bitch. The best was when the boys were here and they would not pay attention to him. Gage, the small one, would not pay attention to him. And he'd nudge him like with his nose and like, "Pet me, play with me, play with me, play with me." And he'd get away. I'm playing Fortnite. And then he would just walk directly in front of him and look at his controller and then take his paw and a kung fu slap and knock it out of his hand and then look at him and go, "Bitch." He just had that look like, I want attention. And he would pick the control up, go back, and he'd go, "No, goddammit. I told you no." I'm telling you. I mean, I need to have a camera on him 24/7.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You need to have a Farkas channel because Apollo's starting to get
He's getting mouthy.
And what's really funny is like right before I logged on, I said I had to take care of some things and wrap some things up. Well, so Apollo will come in when he wants to go to the bathroom. Okay, when the girls want to go outside, they go to the door and they ring the bells. Right, because I trained them to do that when they were little. So we tried to get Apollo. God, they're the same dog.
Same dog.
We tried to get Apollo to do it, but he wouldn't do it. Right, he'll go up and he'll ring them, but he just rings them because it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, look at this ring. What? No, I don't want to go outside.
Farkas rings the doorbell when he wants to come back in.
Does he really?
When I bring him back in, he will jump and press the doorbell to.
That's
to come back in.
Funny. Apollo has now gotten to, he'll come in, and I got part of it on video the other day, but he'll come in and he'll start like lowering his chest and raising his butt and trying to do play, Yeah. But then when I don't pay attention to him quick enough, he'll go and he'll start he'll come on my left side specifically, and he'll grab the handle of my chair with his mouth
and gnaw on it,
and I can feel him just and I'm like, what are you?
It's not a hard bite, it's like a gumming, like
right, and he's just kind of like he mouths your hand, you know.
Farkas does that,
and so, but I can feel the vibration because the bottom part's plastic and the top part's leather, so I can feel his bottom teeth raking across the bottom, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I look at him, and he's looking up at me like, hi. So I gotta go outside, and I'm like, "What do you want, dude? God, what do you want?" And
I gotta poop.
Yeah, Monsieur, I have to poop. So I shove him off, and he comes back, and he's like, "Arr!" And then he starts going after me. Like he'll grab my pants, he'll grab my shirt, he'll grab my hand. Come on, come on!
I got shit.
I got to go potty, and I want to go run in the mud.
This house, I'm gonna poop.
Fine, I'll go pee on the couch, bitch. Find that later. Ha ha ha. You know?
Here, I will give you a treasure. He's now taking to grunting outside too. Has Apollo started grunting when he's doing his business?
I don't know. We actually have a fenced-in yard, so we let them out,
okay.
And they bolt, and he runs to his spot. And what he does is he'll run out. He usually runs out after something first. Then he finds a spot and pees. Or he'll meander out on the deck, lift his leg on the pole right there and go, ha, my deck.
Yeah.
This deck, it's mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
We had the neighbor's dog get loose and then started to do business in our yard, right?
Right.
Farkas is not a tough animal. He's not a tough dog. He's just sort of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you are bothered, if he thinks you're getting bothered, he'll jump into my human kind of mode.
Yeah.
But with other dogs, he's like, no, all right, well, you shit on my yard? Okay. So the neighbor's dog got loose and took a humongous dump in the yard. And I was like, are you kidding me? Come pick this up. So anyway, I take him out because he's got to go out. Farkas looks at it. He immediately runs over to it. And then he starts kicking it with his back legs, like flinging it into the neighbor's yard.
This is not your toilet.
Not only flinging it, but it's hitting the guy's car. He's kicking it with such accuracy. He's like, "Oh, you little pooch, shit in my yard. I'll show you." And he's launching like these cluster shit bombs over the guy's white car, and I'm watching it go whap-pap, 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 sticking. And I just go, sorry, yeah, keep going. Come on, faster. All right, do your thing. He's like, yeah, pissed in the spot. All right, come on, Dad, let's go. Yeah, get in the house. Come on, I didn't see nothing. Sure enough, he comes, oh my God.
My car's covered in my own dog's shit.
Look, I didn't see nothing. You see, I said, man, probably a couple kids came by. I don't know. I mean, we had those ruffians on bikes. I don't know.
Those little snowflake hooligans, whatever,
Yeah,
bastards. Sons of
motherfucker takes your dog shitting on your yard.
Meanwhile, Farkas is like, look, Dad, look what we did. High five.
I'm putting bacon in his bowl going, did you good puppy, you do good. You sure you're a good boy. Yeah, I'm a good boy. Can I have more bacon? Yeah, you can have more bacon. Go ahead.
You're that guy.
I'm going. Fling more shit? Yeah. Fling more shit like a monkey. All right.
Monkeys and circuses. It's our thing.
It's coming.
Dragon Con, September 1st, 1 p.m. Galleria 6. Live.
Yeah.
Again, that's Dragon Con, Atlanta, Georgia. Galleria 6, September 1st, 1 o'clock for an hour. Live.
And for our international listeners, the Kalahari Bushman language, Galleria 6, asshole, be there.
You're such a dick.
I wake up in the morning craving Captain Crunch and end the day with Captain Morgan. I must be a pirate. But you know, kids.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain Dave. Captain Dave. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, yes. So, I have ordered Theon Greyjoy's t-shirt so that we can give it to him when we're there.
We're going to meet Alfie Allen. Theon will get his t-shirt that says balls are a state of mind.
Dude, I'm so excited.
I also learned Lou Ferrigno is going to be there too.
Shut the hell up, really?
Yeah, I want to meet Lou.
Dude, we're going to have to go early.
I want to meet Lou. We're going to have to
go early.
Around.
Yeah, we're going to go early because we don't have to be, we probably don't have to actually be in the Galleria until like half two.
A quarter till,
half past quarter till.
So we're gonna meet Lou.
We're gonna walk around and
we're gonna meet Lou. Gil Gerard it's like a cavalcade of the 70s and 80s.
I'm so excited. I don't care how old they are, dude. I just want to see them. Like I know
Aaron Gray. I mean, Gil Gerard, Aaron Gray, Buck Rogers. First off, Aaron Gray still has it. Aaron still has.
Did you just purr?
I didn't just purr. I just went. Anyway.
Oh, that was so balder of you.
You know, it is me.
That's
anyway.
Awesome. That's
our news for Dragon Con. We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna have t-shirts. We're gonna have stickers. Be there, be square. We're gonna have hecklers. We're gonna have moderators. We're gonna have video. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Or it's gonna suck, and it's still gonna be good.
No, it ain't gonna suck. Why you gotta be negative, Nancy? It's not gonna suck.
This is an introvert's nightmare.
Introvert my ass. I don't
want to introvert your ass.
You have to meet the public. It's just gonna happen. Anyway, so we discussed some personal stuff. We discussed our little where we're gonna be and big things for Dove.
Yep.
Let's get into some news. Here we go.
Today's news brought to you by
Duh. Here's a duh moment for you. One of the last snake handling churches in Kentucky, where the preacher whose father was bit by a rattlesnake and killed is bitten by a rattlesnake and almost killed.
No, who would have ever saw that coming?
Yeah, who would have thought that coming?
Oh my gosh.
So
that must be some sort of spiritual awakening.
It does say in the Bible, you can take up and handle serpents. But God didn't intend for you to take up and handle serpents, because let's call it as it is. The Bible is a story written by man, handed down by man. It's loose based, okay? And we give it truth because it has faith. But for God's sake, don't pick up a damn venomous snake and go, God will protect me. God's not going to protect you. God will protect you by giving you the common sense to not pick up the animal.
That.
Okay? That. If you are handling poisonous snakes, let me tell you something. There ain't enough chlorine in your gene pool, and maybe you just need to be killed off if you're going to taunt a rattlesnake and go, look at it, and do all that shit in front of a church. Everybody's like, oh, I can't believe these kids doing Tide Pod and doing this and doing all these dangerous challenges. You know what? I just call it natural selection. It's only natural.
Natural selection.
It's just Mother Nature going, you're too stupid to live. You're going to be killed off.
I say we take the warning labels off of some of the meds and some of the things. Take warning labels off. Leave them off for about a year. And then reevaluate.
It is people not having the common sense enough to go, that's probably not a good idea. That's what's happening. But what kills me about this story, and this was reported from the Daily Mail out of the UK, which, hey, fans from the UK, thank you for supporting us. This is from Pastor Cody Coots at the Full Gospel Tabernacle in Jesus' Name Church. Say that 5 times fast.
That 5 times fast.
Kentucky. One of the last remaining snake handling churches. By the way, there are snake handling churches. Guess where they are? Dun, 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 dun,
Kentucky.
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. I was going to go with Kentucky. But don't they usually not handle such venomous snakes?
No, they do.
Is
They
it
do.
really? I thought it was like they get like garter snakes or something.
No. The smart ones do. Because, some people can't tell the difference between a poisonous snake and a non-poisonous. But what had happened is during his sermon, he's, handling the snake as he's going on and, speaking in tongues. That's another thing. First off, God is a touch of your brain speaking in tongues, and you don't make up languages while you're speaking the word, by the way. He's holding the snake, and there's video of it, and he's holding the snake, and you see the snake just go whap right in his ear.
Oh,
He just has this look like
it was a love tap. He just wanted to nibble on his ear.
He has this look like, wait a minute, did God told you to take it? No, God didn't tell you. Here. And then you just kind of see the preacher going, He has this look on his face like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But what the dumbest thing, and it's not only that, but your dad died the same way.
Did he also bite him in his ear?
No, it didn't bite him in his ear, but it bit him in like his neck or something crazy.
That would have been like poetic.
So if your dad dies the same way doing that thing, why would you do it?
Don't do that. Don't do that, Bob.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Bob.
We wish well to Pastor Cody Coots.
Pastor, wait a minute, I'm sorry. His name is Pastor Cody Coots.
I did air quotes. I'm sorry, because nobody can see it because we're doing a podcast.
Pastor.
Let me make the sounds there of air quotes. I use the terminology loosely on calling yourself pastor. How about no? Anyway, in further news, milk or water?
Water, please.
California bill aims to curb soda drinking kids at restaurants, where they will only have the option soon to only drink milk or water.
Without straws.
Without straws, because God forbid the straws. Now, first off, I don't think it's the government's responsibility to curb our children from what they're having. This is a parental responsibility.
Very much so.
Okay. I know this for a fact. Gage has a big problem with soda. He will we're out to eat, and I look at him, I say, hey, ease on the soda. I know it's free refills, but ease it back. I'll have a Sprite, please. He will immediately take that Sprite, suck it back, and then go, can I have another?
So,
and if we're not really paying attention to him, he'll have 8 or 9 Sprites at dinner.
Dang.
Okay. It is a problem with some kids.
So there's actually science. Science! Science! Logic! Okay, so there is actually science that shows that, like, Coca-Cola, for example, is as addictive and as difficult to wean off of as, you ready for this? Heroin.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. Let me tell you something. I have limited my soda drinking. Okay, I really and truly, I got on this kick probably about 5 years ago and just said, I really want to stay away from sodas. I will have that occasional Coke Zero, and then finding myself going,
Yeah, you feel kind of funky.
Another.
Yeah. So there's actually, like, I saw a infographic. That's the word. An infographic on Coke specifically, on how Coca-Cola, after so many minutes of drinking it, certain things happen, and within I think it's within 5 or 10 minutes, your body responds to it like it does an opioid.
Yep.
Like it does heroin. So then if your body's responding to a soda like it does an opioid, then it's also withdrawing from that soda like an opioid. Mm-hmm. Therefore, you want more of it pretty quickly. Now, I know that the sugar content also makes you very addicted to the soda. I've tried to stay away from soda a whole lot. I will do the occasional cherry Coke because I love cherry Coke, especially because of the heroin addiction type thing. Like, I really want that hit, because, well, come on, let's face it, that it just feels good. But in general, after I drink any soda, I feel very ill. Like, my stomach feels very bloated. Everything just feels off. My head hurts. So that few minutes of enjoyment when I'm sucking it down is completely countered by like an hour of being not well. And so I've tried to steer clear of it. I usually stick to water or water with lemon, coffee. I love coffee. And unsweet tea with Splenda periodically. Mm-hmm. Like when I go out to dinner, I get unsweet tea and I use Splenda, which, it loosens your bowels, but that's okay. And then here lately, we've been getting, and they're very inexpensive. They're called sparkling ice. And
yeah.
And they're the waters that are carbonated with
juice. I get those.
Oh, they're so good. But I could suck them down. Like, I drink a lot of water. I think I'm
doing green tea.
LT hot.
Green tea is my go-to.
Is it?
I will say this: the soda monkey I was able to kick, but there are sodas like if I can have a soda, I will always take a Coke, or if it is available, a Barks root beer, because I will not pass up a Barks.
I love Barks. Okay, so Saturday, I wasn't feeling all that well, mm-hmm. and we went to urgent care. And on the way home, I'm okay. On the way home from urgent care, we went to DQ, and
did you get a root beer float?
I got a small cone. One of my lifelong best friends, Paulette, she and I started this a long time ago, and it is the best thing ever. Get a small cone, a vanilla cone, and get a Barks root beer soda, and you lick the cone and you sip the soda.
Yeah.
So good. And I was literally doing that in the truck.
Nothing like a root beer float or a black cow, what have you.
What's a black cow?
Nothing like that. What's that?
What's a black cow?
Basically root beer float. It's another word for root beer float.
Oh, okay. You use chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla?
No, I use vanilla. My grandfather used to call it a black cow.
A black cow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I love root beer floats. And I do love Barks root beer. Barks has bite.
Barks is good.
Barks has bite.
Also in our news, we must say goodbye to Aretha Franklin.
Oh my God, I know. Oh.
We must say goodbye to Aretha. Now, what has amused me, not only with Aretha, is that we have gotten, well, not we, but so many organizations have gotten some things wrong. First was good old Fox News.
I was about to say
Patti LaBelle.
Was that real? Oh God,
Patti LaBelle, and then to add insult to injury, put up a picture of Gladys Knight to correct it.
They just don't know they're black divas, do they? What the hell?
I just kind of was going, you have one job. I mean, Christ, Google it. You're not sure? Google a pic, put an Aretha Franklin Google picture. There's a tons of pictures. The best, though.
Oh God.
The best has been, and it kind of coincides with it. MSNBC has Al Sharpton, for whatever reason, as a commentator or reporter. Why is beyond me. But we have had recent White House, whatever she was, Omarosa, former contestant on the Celebrity, Apprentice.
Is this? Trump. Oh, I think I know. Go ahead, go. Okay. Yeah.
So she's going on, and he's bashing Trump, and he says, "You must have some respect." And let me spell it out for you: RSPICT, respect.
What?
Like Aretha sang RSPICT, respect. And there's so many organizations and outlets looking at this going, huh?
No.
So not not only do you insult this woman's song, this great soulful singer song. Yes, and Aretha was a diva. She made it known.
She was one of the first divas.
But she was one of the first divas, but my God, what a pioneer in music.
Oh, she's amazing. Her voice, her presence.
One of her classic songs. You also prove how dumb you are by not being able to spell respect. The dumbing down of society continues.
Wait, who was this again? MSNBC?
MSNBC, Reverend Al Sharpton.
Al Slickly Hair Sharpton!
Greasy hair Sharpton.
I wish I had an Al Sharpton hairdo. Greasy, grimy, and goo. Anyway.
I mean, Al, with his weight loss and everything else, he's looking like an emaciated Count Basie. I look at this news organization. I look at MSNBC and go, "Are you really effing kidding me? This is the person you put up there. You said we'll do a good job. RSPICT.
Oh my God! Even white girls know how to spell it.
It doesn't matter. White, black, brown, polka dotted.
I was making a horrible joke.
I know you were making a horrible.
I was being racist.
Well, it'll be all right.
I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. And as such, I should probably just go ahead and get spanked and be done with it. Everybody needs a good spanking once in a while. Ask Zoot.
Well, alrighty.
But still,
moving
okay.
on.
Talk about respect. Okay. Well, no, seriously, it's like you would expect yuppie white people to make comments like Al Sharpton did. I mean, if those of us who were Trump supporters really were the people that you think we are, then we would be making those comments, But Al Sharpton made those comments.
What I'm tired of, and you'd say Trump supporter, and there are some things I think he's done very well, and there's other things I just kind of look and go, "Ay,
yeah, oh my God,
Donald, stop!
Get away! Anyway, somebody take away his phone! Jeez,
take away his phone!
Stop tweeting!
Somebody write his speeches for him. What amazes me is if you have a difference of opinion lately, even a slight difference of opinion, racist, Nazi. No, I didn't. I just said I don't like him. Why, you didn't like Obama? No, I didn't like him as a president. You're a racist. No, I didn't say anything about his skin color or race. I just said I didn't care for him as a president. Huh? What? Wait, what?
I believe you have my stapler.
How did this? Yeah, hey, my stapler. By the way,
I believe you have my stapler.
There's the red swing line right there on the desk.
Oh, look at you!
I do. That was one of my gifts for the desk here. I love my red swing line stapler.
Yay!
It's mutant. The ratio to cake to people is too great. There's not enough cake for people. And last time I did not get a slice, so I will take my slice and I will have it. I will have it.
I like when he gets the margarita and he's like, I believe I asked for no salt on my ring.
I specifically said a Mai Tai, but this is a margarita, and I said no salt on the glass.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had a fun podcasting moments here with
Yes.
We have. I don't have anything else, honestly.
Well, that's interesting. Sorry, I just pulled this up.
Okay.
So it's a meme. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. It's a picture of Trump with a bunch of media around him, right? And I think I have a comment for this, but I'm not sure yet. So the meme says, "Do you know who else discredited the media? Lenin, Stalin, Hitler, Mussolini, Castro, Mao, Idi Amin, Pol Pot, Hussein, Assad, Putin, ISIS, Boko Haram." So, in the caption on the person's, and if they listen to this podcast, which I'm not sure that they do, but if they do, they'll know that I read their face wall. The caption says, "These are some of my favorite, quote unquote, dictators." Now, granted, this person's very educated and likes to read a bunch of other stuff and finds humor in history and finds, does keep an open concept to certain things. However, what I'm wondering is why they think that Trump is becoming a dictator when everything the Democrats have been trying to do have been more of a dictatorship. He's doing the job we hired him to do. Even if we don't like him as a person, even if we don't like some of what he's done, there's still some of what he's doing that is good. Whereas everything the Democrats have been doing, 99%, I'm going to safely say 99% because I'm sure there's 1% that may actually be doable. But they're dehumanizing, degrading, minimizing, marginalizing, izing, including trying to create a situation where we have breadlines and an economy that tanks on its own. Am I wrong here? Is that wrong? Do I have the wrong view? Do I need to have more of an open mind?
You don't have a wrong view. You have your view, which is perfectly okay. And I think that's where we've gone wrong as a society. We can all have views, okay? Now, I will say this. If one of your views is going, "I want to eradicate an entire group of people," no. That's not a good view.
Right.
No. If your view is, "Of course I love children. I love them very much. I love them in a special way." No. Your view is wrong.
Which there's a TED Talk on allowing that view. Have you seen that?
Get the fuck out of here.
I
Really?
will not. I'm going to stay right where I am and continue to speak. This woman gets up on TED Talk and starts talking about how we need to have compassion and understanding for pedophiles. That their love of children is just like the LGBT stuff, and that if we're gonna be all inclusive and embracing the LGBT and the queer families and things like that, then we need to be open minded and embracing of pedophilia.
Who is this woman? So I can.
And that's the funny thing. It's like
slap them in the face.
Everybody who's seen this video or has passed it on in Facebook has said, "See, told you we were headed this way." And this is all because of the whole, all inclusivity, political correctness, taking away freedom of speech, things like that.
Oh God, my brain hurts. I don't know if I can continue on. I really don't know. That's disturbing to me.
It is very disturbing.
There's a TED Talk of giving compassion to pedophiles.
Let me see if I get TED Talk.
No. I don't want to promote it. I don't want to.
I'm not going to promote it. I'm going to send it to you so you can see it. She says,
"No, God, don't even send it to me because then I'll be put on some sort of list and I'll have the FBI knocking at my door."
She says pedophilia is
I don't need that argument. No. I don't need that stress in my life. Thank you. No, don't even send it to me.
Okay.
Hearing about it is just enough for me.
Her argument is that people are born with an inclination to pedophilia just like they're born with the inclination to homosexuality. That's her argument. I'm like,
whatever.
Some things you just don't do.
That is just stupid.
Yeah. But that's where our society is currently. And people are going nuts over Trump. I mean, come on. Anyway.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Well, I think that's a podcast. We'll end it on that. Because right now I'm mentally spent. I can't.
Yeah, that really
go
it
on
does.
After that.
It does. It really messes with your head. So we'll just leave you with this. September 1st, Dragon Con.
Okay, moving on. September 1st.
Dragon Con. We will be there Saturday, September 1st at 1 p.m. in Galleria 6, recording live. We will have a microphone to toss back and forth so you can ask questions and be recorded. It is going to be 100% audience participation driven. Requests will be taken. Giggle snorts will be given.
Questions.
Answers. Stupid
Dogs
questions.
hugging cats. Mass panic. Mass hysteria. It's gonna be great.
And just remember, we're all counting on you. Striker. And okay.
And that's a wrap. You got anything else, Rachel? No? Good. Alrighty then.
Say goodbye, Chris.
Adios, amigo.
See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us here at the Department of Understanding Humans, also known as DUH. Just remember, this is our circus. These are our monkeys. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media outlets. You can find all of our podcasting streams and feeds at our website at www.duhwebsite.com. That's D-U-H website.com. Thanks again for joining us, and have a great day.